Welcome, Gemini Cancer, to your Astrodice reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay, best message. Best house, best message. Straight to the 7th house. Look at that. Oh, hold on, guys. It fell. Jupiter. I know I knocked it over. That Jupiter energy coming in with that Sagittarius as well. So very nice. I love the Jupiter though, guys, because that's going to show that self-confidence, that courage, that self-belief, and that luck. And coming in right here in Sagittarius, this is Sagittarius's planet, so that's going to be some great energy. And you have that Sagittarius coming up. If you guys have Sag rising, wow, that's going to make a huge impact, or Sag in your moon or Venus is really going to make a huge impact, right? Really make you feel that superior confidence really coming out, right? And going straight into the 7th house, this is the area of your life that is about long-term significant partnerships, romance, business, or family. So let's see what's going on over here with you, my dear friends. Okay, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Okay. What is going on? In the beginning of the month, it's talking about, racing forward. Wow, look at the excitement going on over here. Action, excitement, the connection going on, the self-belief, the luck. Look at that. It's like racing towards this and this underneath the Jupiter. So it's saying I am racing towards this excitement with action. I am racing towards this with confidence. I'm loving that. Not even looking back, right? Not even turning around to look back. Oh, guys, the dog is barking. Okay, so yeah, not even looking back at all. Expecting yourself to just move forward and feeling that confidence flowing through you in the beginning of the month. Love it. And under the Sagittarius is focused. Very focused. So anything that it may have been challenging you, whatever it is, you're feeling like you have the self-confidence to go strong against it. But I see all this, whatever it is in the 7th house, remember this is significant partners, romance, business, or family. So it looks like in the business area, you are just working very hard, staying focused on your money as well. But if it's doing anything with a family or anything else within the 7th house, you're also very focused there as well. So it feels like your focus is dedicated to maybe even more than just work. So maybe you're also trying to focus. Maybe you're kind of multitasking on focusing between family and business. Let's put it that way. Okay, and going straight to the 7th house is talking about, look at that, not having any kind of limiting beliefs. Just really intuitively looking at the picture, the whole picture, really deciding on what you need to do. Very nice. Within the beginning of the month, which is today, the 4th, is that new moon. So even though it's a full moon, it just feels like maybe the new moon is, it's a cycle for new manifestations. It's a cycle of new beginnings. So it does feel like anything that maybe you were looking at before could become outdated in some kind of belief system that you were having, and really focused on something that is better for you, and really taking center stage with that. It really feels that way. Could even be 2 other people, could be just your children, your family members, plus work, like I said. So let's see. Okay, the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. And moving over here, feeling really rested and at peace. I just feel like there is no stress. I am just excited. I'm taking this action. I'm connecting where I need to connect, and I'm keeping myself restful. Very nice. So there'll be a lot of peacefulness and a lot of harmony, and, very good, sleeping very well at night with the King of Wands, keeping your humbleness alive knowing that the ball is in your court. But it feels like because of the focus you have to do this, that you do, you know, this is that Sagittarius coming underneath Sagittarius, and having both these Sagittarius, yeah, you're taking on this Sag energy very well, and you're saying, because the ball is in my court, I have to stay focused, I have to stay superior, right? I have to keep that confidence going. I feel like I'm in a good fortune area right now of my life, and really bringing on that faith and confidence and authority. So wow, you're just like bringing it all on, right? And maybe also you might even be dating a Sag, guys, who you know has this authority also, you know, to keep the ball going and keep the home going. Maybe that's the romantic partner, and you're saying, yes, you know, they're in control, and I just feel like I have really good fortune with them. So, and under the moon over here is a lot of what? Reflection. Yeah, because I'm reflecting upon which way I want to go, how I'm going to keep myself in center stage, how I've struggled before, and now I'm on the go, go, go. So if anything was challenging before, you're definitely saying that's outdated. I ain't worried about that no more. If it's somebody old that was in a romantic relationship, you're like, I'm not tied to you anymore. I'm moving forward, and I know who I am and where I'm going, right? And this is the attitude that you're really going on, because this is where your enthusiasm and your self-confidence is really taking charge. So let's see what's going on in the middle of the month. Middle of the month is that communication coming through. So you're saying, hey, look at all this communication that I have, right? I'm taking on all this communication. So yeah, and you might even know who the one is. Maybe you're dating the one. Maybe this King of Wands is the one. Maybe you're dating a Virgo or a Libra or a Sag or this Aquarius, right? Whoever, right? But pretty much you're just saying, look, I know who I am. I know that I'm in control. My communication is beautiful. There's going to be a lot of communication going on within the 7th house. So get ready for that, right? Even the boss might even be coming to communicate with you about something wonderful that's going to happen. Talking about that business, something that's going to make you think. So whatever's going on in the situation of the 7th house, and it could even be all in one, you're saying, okay, here we go. I might feel like I'm a little bit at a crossroads within this communication. It's a lot of communication, but you're using your intuition to figure things out. So there is definitely something in the middle of the month that has your attention, that you feel kind of like, well, I need to really decide what I need to do here. Because whatever this communication is, it has you making a choice, right? So there's going to be a choice that needs to be made. Okay, wow, what is up with all this? Look at all this air energy, guys. Talk about going on your air side, right? Definitely going on the air side of yourself. In the mid-month, you're saying, okay, here we go, right? Cutting through all the BS, getting to the truth of the matter of the situation. So it's like whatever they're saying, you're thinking about it and then breaking it down, right? Because there's going to be a lot of analytical thinking going on in the mid-month within the 7th house, saying, well, this needs to be this way, whether it's with the family, the business, the romance, whoever, right? But they're giving you something that you have to literally make a choice. So a choice has to be made. Yeah, they're putting it on your shoulders, right? Come on, you know you can do it. That air in you says it's you. You have to make the choice. No one else can do it. Okay. Yeah, they feel like they can't really nurture the situation. That's why they're kind of giving it to you. Well, you know, you can make the better choice within the situation. I don't really know. It's almost like they've kind of given up on that situation. They don't want to give it anything, right? Because they have this idea that, if I do it this way, you know, it might fall through. So they're neglecting it. So they're throwing it on your shoulders. Ooh, lucky you, huh? It only makes you wonder, like, great, what is it, right? What is it? But it does give you kind of an internal battle, because you're kind of sitting over here thinking, well, yeah, because it's really making you have to think. It's really making you stuck at a crossroads. And you're going to have to get strong in the situation to get this out. So it's definitely a struggle that you're going to have a struggle within to figure out what's going on over here, whether it's whatever it is, right? You're saying, oh my gosh. It might even become a heated argument between you and a loved one of what to do about the situation. We do have the Five of Wands. It could turn into a little bit of an argument, of a heated situation. But no matter what, it's still on you. So let me see. I'm going to throw you something that I want to neglect, but I want to argue with you about it, because I still have kind of an opinion about it. Well, of course they kind of do, right? Because they're bringing on their air qualities. Whether they have air in them or not, it doesn't matter. They're going to use their own opinion. And so it almost feels like they want to kind of throw that back at you at the mid-month. Yeah, challenging you and kind of arguing with you about the situation. Oh, wait, you gave me this situation. Now you want to try to tell me you're, oh, wait, am I wrong? You gave me the choice. Now you're going to sit over here and say, I think you might have picked the wrong choice. You know what? Why didn't you do it yourself? That's exactly how it is. We've all met these type of people. Hey, I want you to go to the store and buy something that's really, cheap for so-and-so for Christmas, right? Because we don't have a lot of money, right? Just pick up something for them. You bring it home and they're like, nope, I don't like that. I don't know. And they want to challenge it. Nope, you need to bring that back. I don't like that. Well, you know what? Why didn't you do it yourself? But before you said you didn't care what it was. But as soon as I bring it home, you sure as hell did care. What? Okay. And it's that kind of situation. Of course, if that's not going to be the situation, you throw it away, right? It's just an example of what kind of thing you're going to be looking at in the mid-month. And it's going to make you kind of like shake your head and go, you got to be kidding. Because if you really wanted to argue about it and do that, you could have done it yourself. Great job. Oh, we love those scenarios. Okay, so at the end of the month, look at this blessing coming in. But there's this cycle. It's about the 23rd through the 30th, right? So now you're getting towards that Christmas. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, my friends, it's not the point. The point is that the energy is here. And, the creator is like, hey, you know what? Look at how energized the world is. Look at how energized you are. Excuse me. So, you have this blessing coming in and you're feeling very energized. Your self-confidence is still running good. The only time you don't feel as self-confident is over here with this person, right? Because they're kind of confusing you about what to do. That's all. But otherwise, it's nothing. But over here, it's saying, no, I'm going to use this, we got this Leo energy coming out, and it's saying, no, everything's going in the cycle that you want. So everything that happened here seems like it pretty much kind of fixed itself, guys, and it's not going to come up in the reading. This isn't a personal reading, and we're not going to figure out how we fixed it, right? But what it's trying to say is if the sun is shining, that means all of this got better somehow or another, right? Now, whether or not it comes up in the mid-month reading, we'll know. But otherwise, everything's going fine. Look, the sunflowers are singing, right? They're dancing, they're singing, the kids are happy, the dog's happy, the horse is happy, the cats are happy, the sun is out, and everything is going great at the end of the month. The relationship, look at that, the relationship is where the self-belief. Now here's that self-belief again, coming out of that Jupiter that's saying yes, because we have the self-belief, so we allowed the energy of the sun to come through, allowing all the intentions to come right back where they need to be. And getting the stark wow, and then getting the hopes and dreams going. So the goals of what you're doing and confining yourself to this, it's almost like kind of confining yourself to this little role of being in charge over here with the King of Wands is really paying off for you in the end. And you're going to have a lot of self-worth, and you're going to feel like, wow, here we go, right? Because if you felt a little down in the month before, or even in October, and it kind of had a rollover, you're going to say, this is where I kind of push the limits. Right? And you had this jump start by all this fire energy coming into you. And you're saying, wow, look at all this fire energy coming into me. It's really giving me this push to reach a distance that I really needed that push. And it really, that's what it is. It's that fiery push that you really needed. So it's going to feel like you're big and bright and truly getting what you want towards the end of the month over here. So very nice. Hey. Gotta love that. So with the sun over here, let's see what it says. Bring in that sunshine, that hope, and finally catching on to something. Finally feeling like you're caught up. Yes, you've caught up. You caught up on the Ace of Coins. And it feels like you do have this blessing coming in. And it's just this overall blessing that's saying, hey, look, you might get a promotion. You might get, you know, it could just be something you really wanted for Christmas. And, you know, maybe it's just wanting for Christmas for me to get my life back on track, right? And you're like, thank you. Thank you, God, right? I'm right where I need to be. So, and that's exactly what it is. And feeling passionate and feeling like the house is right where it needs to be. The family, look at the family, and you have the family and you have the friends and you have the business, and everything is just going lovely with the Four of Wands. And there's this real passionate piece that's coming into you, and that's that fire coming out, guys. I mean, look at this. You guys see this in this middle row right here underneath the Sagittarius? It's all fire. Every card that has come out on top of the other card is a fire card. King of Wands, Leo. That's Sag, Leo, now Aries, right? It's just a whole row of fire. Yeah, everything underneath it is different, but it's just like this is what's looking at us like, whoa. And that's that fire energy just saying you're going to feel passionate. You're going to feel strong this month. You're going to feel like you're in control, you know, and you have a blaze of glory to go on. And with the Temperance coming out on the star, it's like the patience has paid off. It was the perfect timing, the timing you were waiting for. Here it is. And it was like maybe you were patiently waiting for this whole time. And now you can say, oh my gosh, here it is. I've been dreaming about this. So it's like your dreams of being where you want to be have finally made it come through. And you're so peaceful and happy. And at the bottom of the deck is what? The Sun again. Wow. Talk about beautiful. Okay, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.